Kentucky, Virginia, the mountains and the backwoods and the plains. We put them under orders, guerrilla fighting orders. And what we lacked in numbers, we made up in speed and brain. Both Rebs and Yankee strangers, they called us Mosby's Rangers. Both north and south, they knew our fame. Gray Ghost is what they called me. John Mosby is my name.
It was a right peaceful summer day in Virginia. Kind of a day you wouldn't expect much to happen. But we had raided what looked like an Army escort going somewhere. And in the middle of it was an officer right out of the Navy. He was mad as all get out and said things no soldier ever thought of. I couldn't puzzle it out nohow. What was he doing on dry land? So I figured I'd better hurry on ahead and warn Major Mosby that we had part of the Federal Navy in tow.
Come in, Miles. You rode in like the Army was after you. What's up?
It's like this, Major. We had left camp, and we was patrolling Pike just before the turnoff from Middleburg. All of a sudden, we seen this escort. And I says to the boys, right before your eyes is the Union Navy.
Navy? They're way off their course.
It was heading straight for Rectortown.
Miles, in the 5 miles between here and Rectortown, there isn't enough water to make a heavy dew.
Oh, come now, Major. They was a cavalry escort for an admiral or something.
Now, what would a Navy man be doing here with an Army escort?
Well, as soon as he found out we was Mosby's men, he got mad as a bull. He said, Mosby, huh? And then he demands we bring him to you. So I rode on ahead. The boys were right behind me with this admiral and the prisoners.
Well, I'm more interested in their horses than all the ships in the Navy. But this man with an Army escort might be worth looking into.
Well, here they are, Major. What do we do with them? Send them to camp?
Prisoners could eat us out of all our rations. Get a hold of Captain Foster. Have him turn them over to the main command today.
Take your hands off me. Tell that major of yours, Captain Stephen Craig wants to see him.
Stephen Craig. Miles, have our Navy friend come in here.
Major Mosby will see you now, Admiral.
Steve.
No, not so surprised, Mosby. My capture was a deliberate trap. You tricked the information out of Janet.
Trap? Well, now, that's interesting. And if you think Janet gave me a hint of what you're up to, you're an idiot.
We'll see. I have Janet's latest letter here. Now, I answered this telling her exactly when I'd get here. Read it.
I don't intend to read your personal mail.
All right, I'll read it to you. My dear Steve, I hope this letter finds you well. When John Mosby learned I was in Rectortown for Father's funeral, he came by and was most kind. All through Dad's illness, he would have suffered for lack of medicine and even food if it hadn't been for John Mosby. If you do manage to get here, I wish that you and John can get together and talk over old times.
So I helped an old man and his daughter I'd known since I was a boy.